you know that the word ist actually originates from an old French word which means violence? Now, if you're from Lagos, that word sounds familiar, isn't it? Hi everyone! You're probably seeing my face on your screen for the first time. Okay, my name is Ìbùkún Christy, and yes, it's great to meet you too. This is Showers of Ìbùkún podcast. So this podcast actually started in March 2023 as an audio podcast on Spotify, and I'm going to be dropping the link to the Spotify podcast so that you can follow up and see where we are coming from. But here we are, right? You are welcome. So Showers of Ìbùkún podcast is actually positioned to achieve the possibility for you to know that you can be at peace every day and in every way, right? You can be at peace in every way and on every day as you make life decisions in your career, in your academics, family, relationships, name it, all that you interact with. You can make those decisions while you are at peace. Yes. So today we are going to be looking at some reasons why you shouldn't make decisions hastily. No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. Right. So do you know that the word ist actually originates from an old French word which means violence? Now, if you're from Lagos, that word sounds familiar, isn't it? Yes, I guessed right. It means violence, chaos, that's how or where the word originates from. And that is not what we want here. To be in haste or to do something hastily actually means you're doing something really fast that you end up being careless and even make mistakes. And that is not what you want. You agree that that is not how you want to live. That is not how you want to arrive at your life decisions. I mean, decisions that are important to you. And that's why we're looking at reasons why you shouldn't make your decisions hastily. The first reason is that time was made for man and not man for the time. No. Man was not made for time. Time was actually made for man. And you discover that when you're under pressure, you're under so much deadlines, you probably would have experienced it, because considering the way the world has become so fast-paced, everybody is trying to get things done fast. We are even inventing machines that can do work for us. We are trying to catch up with a lot of things, and that happens to me too very well, right? Now, I was happy to discover that research even proves that we have more control over time than we think we do. Yes, we do. We do have more control over time. We can determine what you want to do in your 24 hours. I know you wish like 24 hours was more than that. You wish for like double or triple of that. But we can actually maximize the time that we have. You can determine how to plan your time, the work that you need to prioritize, the one that can wait, the one you can delegate, the one you don't even need to do, right? So time can be enough. Time can be enough, right? I'm happy to discover that, and I hope you're happy to find out that as well. I am going to put that into work. Now, the second reason is that nobody values shallow work. Nobody, not even you nor your clients, right? Nobody values shallow work. Now, when you're trying to catch up with deadlines, you're trying to impress the demands of your clients, you're trying to satisfy them. They don't even want shallow work. So when the work requires that you dedicate time for it, let them wait for that time. Take that time to do a work that is valuable. Nobody wants to be tagged as incompetent, because by the time you turn in your work, the work that you turn in will tell us the value you even place on yourself. Because if you place value on yourself, you don't want to turn in a shabby work. No. So if you want to do great work, for your clients, for yourself, then give it the time that it requires. Nobody values shallow work. Now, the third reason that I'm going to be giving you is that more time is not wasted time. No, it's not. More time is not wasted time. That little more time to give somebody your work to have a second look at it so that they find out if there's an error or anything. That time is not wasted time. That little more time to consider this topic again, you want to really consider whether this is what you should do, or you want to consider this strategy, that is this really how I should go about it. That little more time to cross-check your paper before you submit to your lecturer. No, it's not wasted time. It's not wasted time. It helps you to even know whether your work is fit. And I mean, what does it hurt for your work to be fit, right? So I'll give you a fourth reason why you shouldn't make decision hastily. And I'm giving you this as a bonus point because I actually plan to share 3 reasons, right? This fourth reason is in the words of Catherine Boskill, and she says that we did not evolve to multitask. We evolved to do one thing with incredible focus. Now, the way we were made, the way we were programmed, our minds, we actually require time to concentrate on something, to do something. And for any valuable work, it requires focus. It requires attention. And imagine that while you're trying to concentrate on something, you're trying to focus on something, your mind is already thinking of something else, and you're not able to give maximum concentration. Your attention is divided. You're thinking of how to do another thing. You're already thinking of a third thing, and you find out that you're training your mind to, and do multiple things at the same time. And so none of these things get done with maximum concentration. None of them get done. And DDK once said that it's like spreading a scoop of butter on 40 slices of bread. Can you imagine that? I mean, what substance is that? The butter is definitely going to lose its taste or its value. You can't even enjoy it. So why will you spread yourself out? Why will you spread your attention out on so many things when you can actually give maximum focus to something and get it done in a very fantastic way? Because the goal of all this is to give value, is to add value to people, is to produce a work that shows your competence, right? In your school, you want to do a competent work. At your workplace, you want to do a competent job, right? So why would you do that? No. So here, like we said, it is to let you know that you can be at peace in making life decisions, because the opposite of the word peace is actually disorder. Yes, let me tell you that. So, and when you do all of these things, you discover that you are able to do things orderly. You are more organized. You are able to plan things as you should do them. And that is what we are doing here, right? You can be at peace. You can be orderly. So when you are found in haste, it's chaotic, like you said, If you're in Lagos, I think you can relate more to this, right? Chaos. No, and that's not what we want to achieve here. Because the whole point or the goal of all that we are doing, the life that we are living, is because we want to give out value. We want our life to give value. And value is not achieved by being in haste or rushing to do things. No. You take process. You do things orderly. Right? Okay, people, this is where we are going to be wrapping up today. Thank you for watching up to this point. Like I said, please check up on the audio podcast and see where we're coming from, because we still have a lot ahead of us that we're going to be unraveling together. It's great to meet you once again. This is Showers of Ìbùkún podcast. Don't forget to like this video, share with people around you, because everybody needs to be at peace. Nobody deserves a chaotic life. Nobody does. So share as much as you can. Subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.